I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Western New York. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Now motion him out of the backfield. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tracked down by Robertson Lane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Bills have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Brought in. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Here we go. It's Mayfield. That one complete to Diggs. And they get this down to the 28. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All set now. 1st and 10. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. He's got it in the red zone. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
180!
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
180!
Mayfield throwing on 4th. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quandre Diggs with the INT. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage.
He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7. Michael Nixon set
And
to
just
kick
like
off.
that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, well, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 28. Buccaneers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So second down coming up.
It's to second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, here's Nix. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going for it on fourth, Nix. Forced out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run. Alert.
Baker now from the gun. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. He has this down to the 34. And goes to the hurry up here. From the gun, McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Kings. Real. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up
Third down, here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Mayfield to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Offense to the line fast.
And the Bills first First and 10.
Nix with it on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away. What's next?
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Nix to throw again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. He's back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Play action with Nix. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect from your teammates.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They toss right side to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 13-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Bears going nickel, 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Brought in. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
14. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. To return to Rome Ford. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Bails out of, and he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. With him picking himself up after that sack. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
17 yards on the play. It's now
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But the end?
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Mayfield. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. That's Julian Blackman.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
The Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Headed out right. He calls his own number again. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. And they pick him off again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, here's Baker. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, they need 7. Baker now off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. The tight end going in motion right. To the air on third and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Robert Spillane has it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Captain.
Knicks now on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He's going to push one deep down the right. Near the goal line. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice first and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're going to pass it here. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His third through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off, caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Now here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
180!
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills keep running away with this. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Bills 49, Buccaneers 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 11-yard line.
Here's Baker. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So the Roaring Bills